of state, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over, 'cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 31st, 2024. It is 3:14 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 is on our Port of Pew service, where I discuss Harry, who had a meeting with NATO, and I read an article, this article. Okay, the link of this article will be in this description box as well, because I will not be reading it. Okay, I spoke about it, I read it on our Port of Pew service video, so go check it out if you wanna hear some of the things that I've said. I will not be surprised, I might make reference to them as well on this video. So for this video, I have about 11 tweets. Some of them are the continuation of Harry's meeting with NATO. Some of the squad's tweets I want to share with you. I share some of them on our Port of Pew service. I brought some here. The rest that I come across, I brought them here to share with you. And there's other discussions here on the list. So let's look at the background before I go on Twitter. Okay, 4,003 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. Estimate revenue, $35.59. Analytics, okay, 350 views in the last 48 hours. I hope you guys continue to like and share and subscribe, because YouTube is really suppressing not just my channel, a lot of the positive Sussex Squad channels. YouTube suppressed them. So with your help, where you like, comment, and share the videos, that's how the you know, we'll create some sort of a friction for the channels to sort of have some sort of attraction. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. Alright, so this has nothing to do with the NATO thing, just different discussions. Okay, you have to wonder if William realizes that while he's busy one-upping good King Harry, his little brother is too busy living his life to even notice. Okay, Prince of Pretense, William's homeless stunt to one-up Harry. If you subscribe, usually I will put screenshots of different topics, you know, with the squad, sometimes entertainment, politics. It will not be on this channel, it will be on INVICTUS Team Sussex, where I will share different topics with you on that channel. So there are times when I don't share certain tweets in a video. Most likely I have them on my community board. I will take screenshot of it, put it on my community board so you guys could read it. Okay, so not everything I put on a video. So there were some stuff regarding Prince William I put on my community board, not on this channel, on INVICTUS Team Sussex. So you need to subscribe to be able to see some of these when I do show them. Alright, so let's continue. The reason I brought this up, because I think there have been some tweets regarding William that I was seeing. Lately I haven't seen a lot of the Sussex squad tweet regarding Harry and Meghan, but I've been seeing a lot with William kind of stuff, so that I don't share unless there's something that needs to be said, or to let you know or aware that it's happening. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of it, put it on my community board, but I try to avoid them as much as I can, especially after the stunt that they pull with the missing wife. You know, after they called them out for being racist, and then the cancer thing, you know, I was covering them a lot. And then later on I find out, you know, the squad warned me. Okay, the squad warned me to stop talking about it. So I stopped talking about them as much as I can. But I will take certain screenshots, depending on the conversation, put it on my community board, but not on my channel, and a video. All right, so let's continue. Prince of Pretense, William's homeless stunt to one-up Harry. Prince William, the billionaire heir who's never known a hard day in his life, now wants to be the poster boy for homelessness. I mean, he's been saying that for a while. So it's not like it's brand new. But the thing is that, what has he done since then? Has homeless improved? Like I've said, it seems like the US is trying to follow the same path as the UK. I've been saying it regarding the UK. What I've been saying is the basis, the recycle system. Okay, you have the institution who's there pretending to help the people, okay, with charities and all of that. Since the Queen passed, and I believe Charles have removed as many charities away from his under his umbrella. Okay, so they're there to pretend they're helping people. And then you have the government who's literally putting people in a situation where they will need charity.
Last night my wife spent an hour trying to glue my daughter's school shoes back together because we can't afford to buy her a new pair. I mean, I'm 65, I've worked all my life, and we can't afford £20 for a pair of shoes. There's something wrong with society.
So with the gas, electric and my mortgage, that's 75% of my wages gone, without anything else, without any, you know, council tax, water rates, car insurance, petrol, food, any of that. 75% of my wages gone.
I can't remember the last time I went to a pub, because I can't pay, you know, £5 for a pint. It's beyond my means. So the local pub's now closed. Not entirely due to me not going there, but that's closed.
Do you find it hard?
Yes, yes.
And so are you optimistic at all about the future?
Optimism. It's not a word I use a lot these days. I'm not familiar with the term.
Okay, making them homeless, make, you know, everything expensive for them. I've come across tweets where there are professionals in the UK who's working, but they still can't afford certain things. They're living under a tent or something like that. I came across a couple of years ago, maybe the most I would say maybe a year and a half to 2 years. And then you have the tabloid, The newspapers, not all, because Byline is focusing on what's matter. But the others, for now, for Byline, for now, this is like the only reputable news outlet in the UK. For now, because, you know, things change later on. But the papers, they there to distract the people from real issue. Okay? So that's what the recycle system is for me. You got the paper distracting the people from knowing what the politicians are doing, and then you got the institution, the firm, the royal family pretending they're helping people. If William really wanted to help, I understand they're not supposed to be talking about politics or something like that. Hey, once you start representing the people, you got the people on your side. You have nothing to worry about. If you're advocating for the people, you'll be fine. If you had advocating for the people in terms of, you know, making things happen, let people aware what the government, the politicians are doing to the people, okay, maybe that will be more helpful, because the politicians are the one who's putting the people into need of needing charity. So he's not really serious. And then not too long ago, they got an increase in millions. Doing what? I don't know. And then they remove some charities away from them. Like I was saying, Charles, some of the charities that the Queen used to, advocate or patron of. Okay, Charles removed a whole bunch, about 300 of them. So if the UK has that much of charity, you guys have to think what is happening. The less charity that there are, that means the people are better off, so the charities would not be needed. The way that Harry said regarding Invictus, he wished that Invictus then exists. And I understand him very well. If they didn't need Invictus, guess what? There won't be any injured, there won't be any wars and all of that. So, you know, that's that. To not sound like a hypocrite, I felt like I had to search for the US as well. The US has more charity, non-profit organization. I don't know how they operate in the UK in comparison to the US, but I felt like I had to share with you the numbers with the US as well. The US does have charities. Okay, as it shows here, there are more charities in the US. But the difference is, from my point of view, is that there isn't any middleman, okay, who will say, oh, don't give the money directly to the charity. Give it to me so I could raise profile to the charity, which is what the royal family get millions from. From my understanding, that's what I understand. From the outside, you guys could correct me, even though they have other things they're doing on the side, but that's a different story. But the taxpayers' money goes to the royal family to highlight the charity. But the US doesn't have that. And as you can see on the screenshot that I have here for the US section, it says they are 501c3 organization, which is the same thing that Harry and Meghan Archwell organization, non-profit organization, is about. You know, like some of the squad know how they operate. Okay, so different organization in the US focus on different things, but for them being there and helping people, so they give them that tax credit, that 501c3 organization. You could search it online and find what it is all about. Okay, but the difference, the core issue here for me is that in the US, there isn't any middleman that says, okay, the government, give me the taxpayers' money, that way I could help raise profile of the charity. The money doesn't need to go directly to the charity. This kind of thing, which is what the royal family has become, a middleman, when in fact the money could have gone directly to the charity and does what it needs to be done. All right, so that's that. Let's get back to the original recording. Let's continue with this article. Imagine the future king, cushioned by palaces, servants, and taxpayer-funded perks, suddenly deciding he's the voice of the homeless, like a caviar chef giving tips on baked beans, all to one-up Harry, and he's making sure his dark drop before Good King Harry is even streaming it on Disney Plus, in a desperation attempt to be noticed by the Sussexes in California. I did share a tweet regarding that, about the Disney on RP Team Sussex. It should be on my community board on my other channel, RP Team Sussex. Meanwhile, Harry's out there minding his own business, too busy to notice Bill's frantic attempt to win a sibling rivalry that only exists in William's head. Harry sort of touched bases on that on Spare. Alright, so let's read some of the comments. Squaddies with Disney gonna watch just to say it's dumb not knowing the real flex is not to watch it at all. I don't even have Disney Plus, so it doesn't bother me. I spoke about this, or did I put it on my community board? I don't even have Disney, but I have Netflix. My husband watch more Netflix than I do. The only reason he pretty much have seen all the movies that he needs to see on Netflix. He wants to get rid of Netflix because there's nothing else for him to watch. I'm the one who told him to leave Netflix because of Harry and Meghan stuff when they have their things come, so I have something to watch. All right, the same way I got rid of cable because there's nothing to watch, and my husband wanted to keep it until he saw how much we were paying, because I used to write the checks to pay the bills and stuff like that, and then I keep on telling him you need to write the check so he could see the amount that I'm writing. When he finally did write the check and he saw it, that's when he removed it. All right, but for Netflix, you know, that would be my thing because I discuss it on some of my channels. But Disney Plus, I don't have it, and I don't plan on having it just for the left behinders. Hell no. Okay, I doubt any squaddies are doing to what? Okay, or going to watch. That's an ad. Okay, while Willie is plotting his revenge on PR Splash, Harry is meeting with members of NATO. No contest. All right, so I'll be talking more about this. Narcissistic people can't stand to be ignored. He's desperate for Harry to pay attention, any attention. Thumbs up, LOL. King of Heart, mate, King of Hearts. All right, so let's go to the next one. So this is regarding Netflix. Okay, I think I shared this on my community board on this channel. Okay, in a few short weeks, Netflix will drop Harry's documentary, Sussex Squad. Are you ready for Polo? Good King Harry, Prince Hrry. Okay, it's things like that. I kept Netflix. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so this is Netflix. Polo is a new documentary series that follows elite global players and offers an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the fast-paced world of the sport from Archwell Production and Boardwalk Pictures, premiering this December. Alright, so there's some of the images. There's that. When I first saw this picture, I thought it was Harry, because he has the same sort of body type as Harry, but when you look closer, you know, there's no beard and things like that. So there they are here. So we're gonna get a behind the scene on this. So there's that. This guy is so cute. He got a nice cheekbones. Alright, so there's that. I'm absolutely ready. There they are here. Santa Bali, I think that's when they were in Florida. Yes, that's a picture. I am willing to learn. I'm a novice to polo. Same with me. I'm ready. I'm so ready. All right, so let's go to the next one. So now we are into the NATO conversation. All right, if you want to see more where I read the article, go on our Port of View service. But the link of the article will be in the description as well in this video if you want to read it yourself. New today, Prince Hrry addressed the NATO Military Committee at NATO headquarters on the role of We Are Invictus in supporting wounded, injured, and sick service members and veterans. Read more here. All right, so the link of this is that will be in the description. Okay, it's a very short read. Jodiva, is baby Devenger awake? There's I think I responded to that. I responded, there's this here, girl, or should I say baby D, you know them well, baby D is awakened, LOL, laughing my ass off. There's that. Baby D is chilling at the beach. There's that. People are laughing. The squad making fun of it. You will see, maybe tomorrow's video, you might see her come with the baby D Ranger, because the D Rangers in the UK will start complaining about Harry being at NATO and stuff like that. Alright, so there's this here, HU Statesman. A lot of hashtag, well done, Prince Hrry. Just talking about optics, this image is so impressive. And well, let the meltdown and tantrum of the voters and the Rangers begin. That's what the squad was saying about the baby D, Prince freaking Hrry. Okay, impressive. I'm just so proud of Harry and his work. Both my dad and father-in-law fought in World War II. My father-in-law was physically injured. My dad had PTSD. They will both have appreciated this effort along with the Canadian legend so very much. Prince Hrry has inspired a new generation with Invictus Games. What a great way to post. No callbacks to past or association, just what's going on. Just wanted to say so. I'm going very fatigued with Sussex squad posts that call back, tie to or mention other incessantly, or even call back to past nonsense incessantly. Meghan and Harry has moved on. Sussex squad should follow. I mean, you could always avoid. Like I said, I didn't see a lot of. It depends on who you follow, I guess. If you follow the good Sussex squad, you know, you will see important things. Sometimes the squad just want to create a conversation. They will put a picture of, let's say, not too long ago regarding Nigeria. All right, they put a little caption, and if you want to respond, you respond, or you could just click and like it. All right, so you don't have to respond to everything you see. That's the thing. You do not have to respond to everything. Good King Harry. Well done, Prince Hrry and IGF. Okay. You are here, turning files around, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. Okay, so that's supposed to be a song. Let's go to the next one. Did I put it? 28. Okay, still different caption, same topic. Today, Prince Hrry, the Duke of Sussex, addressed the NATO Military Committee at NATO headquarters on the role of Invictus in supporting wounded, injured, and sick service members and veterans. Just in case some of you who are new to any of my channels, depend where and how you first, if this is the first video you are seeing, I'm reading tweets. The reason I'm reading tweets, okay, is because some of Harry and Meghan supporters don't have time to be on social media. Obviously, you're watching me reading some tweets with my hard accent. It's because some of the squad are not on social media, and a lot of discussion happen on Twitter. And many of the squads who are Harry and Meghan supporters do not want to be on a lot of social medias, specifically Twitter, because they know how vicious Twitter can be. So what I do when I have time, I go through Twitter, and if I follow some good squaddies, and I get some of the information, because I myself, I'm not on a lot of social media. So when the squad who want to share information, so if I'm able to see them, I grab them and put it on a list like this right here, on a list to share with you. And this is where I'm at right now. Okay, so that way you don't have to do it. And if you appreciate it, I'm happy. Okay, but it's for the squad. Or you don't have to watch my channel to see them. Just go on Twitter yourself. They are there. Just go on Twitter yourself. And one of the things I usually do, whatever I have on the list, okay, I usually copy them and paste them on the on my not community board, on the description. And if you want to go through them yourself, you could do that. Okay, so it is for the squads who are not on Twitter that I'm doing it. Why? Because when I first did a video, it was randomly because the thing was so silly, and then one of the squaddies happened to see one of my videos and asked for more. Okay, and little did I know, a lot of squaddies did not have it, and I didn't mind doing it because I enjoy reading some of those tweets. Okay, so you could do them yourself. It's not really difficult at all. Just go on Twitter and read some of them yourself. All right, so I read this. The link of the article is in the description. Okay, The delegation also included Dominic Reed, Chief Executive of Invictus, Lord Allen, Chancellor of the Board of Trustees, and Richard Smith, the Deputy Chief Executive Officer. All right, the link of it will be in the description. You could read more about it. Or go on our Port of Pew service. I read the article and I gave my opinion, and I even mentioned scary little soldiers. I will not be surprised if at one point, once NATO established its relationship with Invictus, I will not be surprised Harry bring along scary little soldiers to be part of that conversation, because Invictus is a form of recovery for the soldiers. So if scary little soldiers is part of that process as well, to have family to help the whoever the soldier is, either a father, a mother, daughter, son, or whatever. It's part of the recovery. So scary little soldiers, I don't think it's far off from that. First, Invictus needs to establish itself. So I sort of talk about it on my other channel, so I mentioned in here as well. I'm still rooting for the Nobel Peace Prize. You never know. Then this is impressive. Go Harry. There's a loving eye. Go Harry. A lot of emojis. Thumbs up. Let's go to the next one. Probably the same caption, but different comment below it, depend on which squaddy who sees what. That's the same caption. Look at Prince Hrry, the Duke of Sussex, addressing the NATO Military Committee at its headquarters concerning the role of Invictus and supporting wounded, sick service members and veterans. All right, 100%. A lot of emojis, thumbs up, heart, all positive. There's that song again. Changemaker, Global Statesman, the only prince I deserve. Prince Hrry. Okay, I skip a lot because they're mostly emojis. Next tweet. All right, so there's this here. Harry makes sure no one gets to his wife. Look at that grip. Oh my goodness, right here. It could be, I sort of talk about this in one of random video. I'm not sure which video. It could be a form of, you know, either nervousness or some kind of anxiety that goes on with him. And when that happened, and I think, you know, Meghan sort of ensure him that she's there with him or something like that. I don't know where this picture, what event they were part of. It could be something like that. Okay, Harry, Meghan is, you know, touching him, saying, I mean, not with this hand, that hand with the ring, to confirm to him that it would be okay or something like that. I talked about it in one video long time ago. The grip is tight, his fingertips are red. Yeah, it's probably some form of anxiety. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's the same picture again, different caption. Harry giving some major statesman vibe, speaking to NATO, EIG role and service of wounded servicemen and women, meltdown in 3, 2, 1. I swear, every squad knows the Royal Rats, the Derangers are all gonna be upset about this. Meanwhile, the other one, he just does not understand his position. He does not understand his position. That's why he's like running with like a chicken without its head. Okay, oh my God, where will they tag him? Oh my God, at Richard, you could put pound instead of tag him. Is going to lose it again. LOL. He thought Prince Hrry had lost his ways and was lost. Okay, if England was run by Harry, they'd be better off. I think so too. There was a time I said, you know, in order for the UK to be somewhat sane, because he removed himself as part of working royals. I don't know. Can he run for a position? You know, for MP or something like that? But it's too dangerous. I don't think it's all about that. That was a suggestion that I said a while back. Next tweet, there's the squad here. Prince Hrry addressing the NATO Military Committee at NATO headquarters today. Alright, the same picture, and there's that here. Okay, she closed her comment, and there have been 77 retweets, 561 likes. Okay, when the squad don't want to hear the Royal Rats complaining under their comment, under their post, they just block it. Alright. So not every tweet we see we have to respond to. Like one of the tweets I was just reading. Next one. There's that. Same thing happened. Let's pause this. Same thing with this tweet as well. This person closed its comment because they don't want to hear nonsense. You know, social media is supposed to be in some shape or form for information and you know, communication, gathering and things like that. But these other people, it's like they come to complain and cry and say their BS under your post. So the squad just put out the message and then close their comment and say, I don't want to hear it. So for instance, the 255 retweet, you will have to go through all of them to see it. So, but it does not appear on her post. Okay, you could retweet it and scream all you want. It's like being in a void. Okay, here's the young girl speaking about how the Invictus game has given her father back, how being a member of the Invictus Foundation changed his life and his family's. Invictus Games today, Prince Hrry spoke at NATO military headquarters on behalf of the IG, Prince Hrry. Alright, so this is the same picture here. Let's listen to this. It will be screenshot, okay? I'm sorry, but the audio is more important because if I play the video, YouTube will, you know, black it, give me copyright.
And all the friends and family cheering for me brought me home, and all of a sudden you cross the finish line and it's like, what happened here? It's not about the gold medals. It just changes the focus to why you're doing stuff in your life, and it's life-changing, it is.
To see him finally be here, it's a combination of the long journey together, so I get to spend more time with my dad, and yeah, that's the most important thing.
So this is the hands of 303, which we've touched on.
Wow.
It's all about the future.
This is what I mean by scatty little soldiers. Scatty little soldiers, where the family aspect, I will not be surprised, will be far off. Okay? This is part of the recovery process.
So it's all about family and the legacy and the things we inherit from the friends and family. I can recognize myself, and you can also.
Yeah.
Hello, that's a good thing.
That's nice. Okay, so there's no comment. She blacked it. Let's go to another one. This one has nothing to do with Invictus. It was something that I saw. Actually, I think someone sent it to me, and it was kind of funny too. Okay, I love this. A cardboard cutout of Meghan stands at the head of the table at a street party on Denman Road to mark the coronation of King Charles. I wonder if the Rangers went and ripped it down. So, was it this year? That's Meghan right there. I'm telling you, the young people love to throw the shades. So there's that here and there's that here. A squaddy sent it to me. Alright, let's go to the next one. It's probably one of my viewers as well because they know I'm not everywhere, and when they come across that same person usually send a lot of tweets to me. Actually, with the NATO thing, I had just finished edit whatever it is that I was editing from yesterday, and I was gonna turn off my computer, go relax, take a shower, and then fall asleep so I could get up and start again. And then something said go on Twitter, and that's when I saw the NATO thing, and then I went and searched for more, and that's when I come across the article and things like that. Okay, so it's like you scratch my back, I scratch your back, because she was the one who made me aware of the NATO thing. Because I don't see a lot of the squad's tweets under my timeline. Alright, so let's continue. If anyone has mastered a way of making British media cry, is this lady right here, pointing down here. Nothing pisses the abuser off more than being ignored by the tormented. She really took back her power. After running out abuses, they've now revisited all gorgeous looks, giving a breakdown from hat to shoes Meghan has served, and the article is 95% very positive on how beautiful she looks, how stylish and fashionable she is, but it won't be Daily Mail if they don't conclude it with a dig. But once again, the Duchess has moved on. She's not for turning. There's the laugh here. I respect her so much for that. There's the heart here. Let them cry, Meghan. We are in chapter of joy. So is Daily Mail who wrote about it? Okay, the thing is that they're not getting clicks. Okay, this is their point. So they're trying to say something positive so the squad could go and click. Alright, so there's that. Okay, she stopped acknowledging their existence and refused to give their nonsense any oxygen, and I love it. And her. Okay, my fave is that businesswoman look. Okay, businesswoman look. That one or this one. Okay, it could be this one or that one. This one is a bit more casual. Let's say you're going out for coffee to have a little chat. That's probably for that. And this one is more, she's probably talking about that. That's when she was going to not NATO, the UN. All right, there's that. Joy, what she said. Okay, I don't want, that's an ad, thank God. I don't want to read anything politics here. Beautiful and intelligent, Meghan is free from that toxic environment. There's the heart here. All right, so there's more tweet regarding the NATO. You see the squad are talking about it. Prince Hrry out here doing serious work with serious people. Exactly. This is Henry VIII. All right, leadership. Prince, these are extra. These were not on my list. And after that, I'm done. Prince Harry's leadership with the Invictus Game is a testament to his dedication and compassion. He's giving wounded warriors a global stage to shine, showing us all the true strength and resilience. You know what crossed my mind? What is it? The mother of... oh my God, it's so weird. Lately, I'm horrible with name, but this is someone, Pat Tillman. Whew, I remember now. Pat Tillman. Okay, so now that I remember his name, let's focus on my previous thought. Pat Tillman's mom, when Harry was receiving the award, did not really back up Harry. The UK, you know, is masterful at making noise. I don't know if Pat Tillman's mother know about what Harry went away from the UK, the noises that the paper be doing, but she did not really support Harry receiving the award. But when Harry received the award, you know, he said it's not for him, it's for Invictus, you know, the people who he's helping and things like that. But anyway, I don't know, I lose full chain of thought of what I was thinking about when I was trying to think of Pat Tillman's name. I think the main thing that I was thinking of when I first originally thought of Pat Tillman's mother is that I don't think she knows the amount of work at that time. Maybe now she is aware of it, but at the time I don't think she was aware of the amount of work that Harry has been doing, because the UK media is very good at putting Harry down. So maybe she was aware of all the noises that the tabloid was making prior to receiving the award. So now that Harry has already received an award and sort of aware of what Harry has been doing, because he did highlight some of the things that he's doing with Invictus. So I don't think I want to fully blame her for feeling that way, whatever statement she said, but I sort of put a blame on the media, on the tabloid, because there's a possibility this is what she was going by when she made her comment, in my humble opinion. Okay, I could be 100% wrong. Who knows? I don't know. All right, so let's get back to the original recording. All right, so that's that. Prince Hrry, the Duke of Sussex, joined Invictus Game Foundation to brief NATO today. All right, there's more. I really don't know why Prince Hrry is sitting there addressing the NATO military committee at NATO headquarters when he could be out in the rain and Salt Island cutting ribbon. Oh, that's so shade. I was as I started reading, I was like, what the hell is she talking? Okay, so she's just throwing a shade to the left behind us. Okay, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And please help support this channel whichever way you can to sort of create traction. Like, comment, so that way it will boost the channel, because YouTube is suppressing it, really suppressing it, all of my channels. All right, so that's it. Let's do a prayer. All right, on my last video I did this prayer. Maybe I'll read it again for this one. Prayer for future guidance. God, help me trust you with my decision and future. Let me lean on you with all my heart instead of relying on my own imperfect understanding. Give me clear guidance in my life. I ask for your help to direct my path. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.